Widespread flooding has devastated multiple communities across the Northern Territory. In Katherine, recovery and clean-up efforts are underway, and this morning we've heard that the ADF will now be assisting. Reporter Tilda Colling joins us now from Darwin. So Tilda, what is the latest there?
Good morning, Miriam. Yes, the latest is that the ADF will be assisting recovery efforts in Katherine from tomorrow. They'll have boots on the ground for the next 10 to 14 days, and for residents of Katherine, this will no doubt be gratefully accepted. It's actually something members of the community have been calling for a number of days after major flooding devastated the small town last weekend and last week, causing severe damage to a number of homes and businesses. But for flood-impacted residents across the NT, it's not the only assistance the federal government will be providing.
So we have enacted the disaster recovery funding arrangements across a number of areas in Queensland and the Northern Territory, including personal hardship payments, immediate emergency accommodation in Northern Territory, for example, to assist with those short-term recovery needs. In Queensland, we've got a number of packages for primary producers and small businesses for support. There's freight subsidies for primary producers in both parts of Queensland and parts of the Northern Territory, up to $5,000. And we'll continue to work both with the Queensland and Northern Territory government on any other requests for assistance.
Kristy McBain there. And Tilda, across the top end, can you just give us a rundown of how communities are faring?
The most devastating impacts that we've seen yesterday are in the Daly River community of Nauru. Now, we saw updated drone footage that showed every building in that community underwater, most of them up to roof height. Now, members of that community and nearby community Palumpa are safe. They were evacuated to Darwin last weekend, but undoubtedly the devastation that this flooding has caused is not over yet in the NT. There's major and prolonged flooding forecast for that region, so we really have no idea or no sense of when residents will be able to get back into their homes. In the Darwin River region, clean-up efforts are continuing after flash flooding hit that region on Monday, impacting almost 40 homes. Some residents woke up to water knee height in their homes and had to escape wading through floodwaters. So recovery efforts are really just undergoing like all across the NT.